This is my Victoria Milan review, and if you are a man wondering whether Victoria Milan is worth joining, the real question is simple. Can this site realistically put you in front of women who are bored, neglected, frustrated, or craving something more exciting outside their normal relationship? Because that is the entire point of Victoria Milan. This is not Tinder, Bumble, or some normal dating app where everyone pretends they are looking for coffee, dog walks, and something meaningful. Victoria Milan is built for married and attached people who want discreet affairs, and that changes the whole psychology of the platform. Before we get into it, if you decide Victoria Milan is worth testing, do not pay full price. Use my link in the description or pinned comment first, because discounts of up to 50% may be available depending on the current offer. The main reason Victoria Milan is interesting for men is intent. You are not trying to introduce a woman to the idea of an affair from cold. You are entering a site where the women already understand the situation. They know it is discreet. They know it is private. They know people are not joining because everything at home is perfect. That gives you a much better starting point than trying to force this through a mainstream dating app. On Tinder, you may be competing with thousands of men for women who are single, distracted, collecting attention, or not even sure what they want. On Victoria Milan, the intent is more focused. People are there because they want something private, exciting, and outside the usual relationship script. That does not mean getting laid is automatic. No dating site can promise that. You still need a good profile, decent photos, confidence, and messages that do not make you sound desperate or deranged. But Victoria Milan gives you one major advantage. It puts you in front of women who are far more likely to understand exactly what you are looking for. According to the Victoria Milan website, the platform has over 5.3 million anonymous members and is designed for married and attached dating. That sounds impressive, but the number that really matters is local activity. If there are active women near you, Victoria Milan becomes very interesting. If your area is dead, no feature can create matches out of thin air. So the smart move is to create a careful profile, browse your area, see whether the local women look active and realistic, and only then decide whether upgrading makes sense. And again, if you do upgrade, check my link in the description first. There is no reason to pay full price if the current offer gives you up to 50% off. The biggest reason Victoria Milan can work is that it lowers the fear barrier for women. A married or attached woman might want attention, chemistry, and excitement, but she is also likely to be cautious. She may want to feel attractive again, but she probably does not want her face sitting openly on a public dating profile where the wrong person could recognize her. Victoria Milan understands that. The site lets users blur their face, use digital masks, and keep clearer photos in private galleries. That means women can show enough to create attraction without exposing themselves completely to every man on the platform. For men, that matters because these privacy features are not just protecting you. They make women more likely to join, browse, flirt, and stay active. That is the part most people miss. On an affair dating site, privacy is not just a nice extra. It is part of the reason women feel safe enough to participate. If women feel exposed, they disappear. If they feel in control, they are more likely to engage. That also affects how you should use the site. Your job is not just to be sexually forward. Your job is to feel safe, confident, and low drama. Many women using an affair platform are not looking for chaos. They may already have enough emotional mess at home. What they often want is excitement with control, attention without danger, chemistry without drama. So your profile should not scream desperation. It should communicate discretion, confidence, maturity, and a bit of mystery. Victoria Milan supports that with anonymous profiles, private photos, discreet billing, and even a panic button on desktop that can quickly move the browser to an innocent-looking page if someone walks into the room. That feature sounds ridiculous, but it tells you exactly who the platform is built for. This is a site for people who may need to hide what they are doing quickly. Another big advantage is that women can generally use Victoria Milan for free, while men usually need to pay for proper communication. Some men complain about that, but from a practical dating point of view, it makes sense. A site like this needs women. If women had to pay up front, many would never bother. By making it easier for women to join, browse, and communicate, Victoria Milan gives men a better chance of paying for access to an actual female audience, not just a ghost town full of frustrated blokes. There is also Premium Plus, which can make it easier for non-paying women to read and reply to messages from a paying male subscriber. In simple terms, you may be paying to remove friction from both sides of the conversation. That can be worth it if the women in your area are active, because in dating, the cheapest option is not always the best option. option. The best option is the one that gives you access to women who actually want the kind of experience you are offering. Search is practical too. You can filter by location, age, appearance, body type, personality and preferences, and there is also a travel dating feature if you spend time in different cities. Messaging includes messages, likes, winks and virtual gifts, plus visibility tools like boosts and priority messages. These can help you get seen, but they will not rescue a bad profile. Victoria Milan gives you the right environment. It does not do the seduction for you. The men most likely to do well are the ones who understand what the women are probably looking for: attention, attraction, discretion, and a private escape from whatever has gone stale in their relationship. Not pressure, not drama, not crude copy and paste messages. So, will Victoria Milan help you get laid? It can improve your chances if three things are true. There need to be active women near you. Your profile needs to make you look attractive and trustworthy, and your messages need to match the psychology of the platform. If those things line up, Victoria Milan gives you a much better starting point than a mainstream dating app because the intent is already there. You are not trying to persuade women that discreet excitement is appealing. They already signed up to an affair dating site. That is the advantage. And if you want to test it, use my link in the description or pinned comment first, because you may be able to get up to 50% off instead of paying the standard price. My verdict is that Victoria Milan is one of the stronger options for men who specifically want discreet married and attached dating, provided there is real activity in their area. It is not risk-free and it will not do the work for you. But if you use it properly, with a strong profile, good photos, a calm approach and realistic expectations, it gives you a much better shot than trying to force affair dating through a mainstream app. So use the links in the description below if you want to test it, and I'll see you in the next video.